Let's come over and look at CL this morning. Just briefly before I go to the main charts, if this is the B wave of the two that we're tracking, I've got an ABC 1, 2, ABC 3, right into the 138.2. This has just tagged the 618 for an ABC. Either here or 72.51 should be a 4. We should drop down to 72.16 to 72.12 next. All of that for the 1 of C, then a 2, and then down. So there's a short entry just about here with a stop over 72.51, or wait for this 1, 2, 3, depending on how actively you want to trade this thing. But if I then just come over to the 15-minute chart, all of that, I've got another 1 up at yesterday's peak, A down, B back overnight, looking for the C of this 2, which is actually a nano degree, would you believe? We're getting a series of 1, 2, 1, 2s to the upside in CL, and I need it to take off soon because my software is going to run out of labels. So we better hurry up and get on with it. Let's just take it up to the 4-hour chart and show you where we are. So off the low from a few weeks ago, this B wave, I'm looking for this 5th up, the C of 5 in actual fact, into the mid to high 80s and preferably up to 91. I have 5 up to here for a 1, 2, a 1, 2, and I've got this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the 3, 4, 5. We need to get through this resistance zone. The warning here was yesterday's peak hit this 786 retrace fib, and if I just zoom that chart in for you, that retrace fib is based on the retrace of this move down, which I've got as this B wave. We hit the 786 back on it yesterday, so we do need to clear and see CL get up through this region. Otherwise, this 3 can have been in over here, and this is an A wave, a B wave, and we get the C of the bigger 4 down next. Really not what I'm expecting to see, but we do need to be cognizant of it until we get past this resistance zone. Then if I come down to the hourly chart and just tidy that up, and you can see this series of 1, 2s that we're tracking. So there's the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and this is the A, B, C for this 2 that I'm looking for, and then up again in CL. So a little bit more toing and froing, and then hopefully we can catch the low in here between 70.62 and 71.02 today for a swing trade to much, much higher levels in CL next. Okay, let's come over and look at NG, bless it. Now, I'm just going to show you the day trading chart for a moment. Off this peak, as often is the way with NG, the subwaves in there are pretty difficult to discern. But I'm looking for that to be a 1 or A, this a B, and to come down and take this out. If we don't do that, we are certainly going to invalidate the larger 1, 2 to the downside in NG. Now, I know Brian made a comment this morning in the chat thread here that he thinks this here has already done that. According to, and all I've done is use the software. The software, if I pin the labeling to the price high, this is the continuous contract, and it's telling me that it didn't take out that high. One of the problems we do have with trading futures over slightly longer time frames, or charting them, if you will, over slightly longer time frames, is that rolling of the contracts. So I don't think we're going to get to know if that proves to be the local top, whether it actually is a 2 or it's the B wave top, and we're going to start the whole process down again. We're going to have to wait to find that out unless we take this out. Now, if we take this out, monitoring the 5 up off the most recent low, the next levels above us are 3079 and 3100, and I would expect this to terminate there and give us that pullback in any count that we're in. And if we see that, if we do make another high and we see that, then I will consider what to do with the positioning in DGAS, but I'll have the benefit of being able to do it with profits within the trade. So that's, we need to keep a close eye on natural gas from here on in until we have a bit more clarity on the counts. But I'm looking for this high that we saw this morning to hold ideally, and then take out this morning's low of 3013 next in MG.